Yo, what's good? We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for another Asia session. Last night was pretty ugly. We lost our evaluation, but we're back. We better than ever. We're about to jump in that crack. Right in the crack. If you know that line, quote it. If you know it, you know it. Show it. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, did I secure a payout? What happened? Today was pretty tough. We went down 1,000 on the main funded account, number one. But then we came back and we were able to secure about $300. And now, ladies and gentlemen, now, did I secure another payout? Yes, I did. In the amount of $1,124. Wait. Is that right? You know what? I'm not gonna even complain. We secured another payout, baby. Let's go. Yeah. So that puts me at, let's do some quick maths. Do some quick maths for y'all. We took two $1,500 payouts, puts us at $3,000. This last payout, well, I guess the one before this one was $2,000, which was approved last week, and we just got one approved now for $1,124, which puts me at $6,124 on the month. Ladies and gentlemen, we back, and we better than ever. Anyways, gotta let the boys know. I know they don't like hearing this. It seems like I'm flexing, but I just gotta let them know that I am here. And I am the one. I am the one. Alright, that's good. Apex was taking a little bit to update, so I thought it wouldn't update tonight. Was getting a little bit worried that they would not, what am I trying to say here, that they would not update it and then I'd have to trade them on and risk losing the money. But no, we got it. Look, I could try to push it to 1,500, but I ain't even worried about that extra $300 or so dollars. What I'm worried about is getting to a payout. So that puts us at two accounts now that are above the buffer. This one's at 39.49, so the goal for this one is just to get to another payout. Whatever we get, we get. I'm just trying to be smart about my payouts and just trying to take it easy. Ooh, but either way, we are selling tonight. Today was pretty ugly too. I'm not gonna lie. We had some selling momentum, kind of following Friday's movement. We also did not have any news. Actually, did we fill the gap yesterday? Hold on. I think we did. So let's see here. Where's 5 p.m.? All right, we did fill it. Nice. So it was filled overnight. We just went up overnight, and then we sold this New York session. Now we're selling again. So look at the daily chart overall. We are obviously in a bear market. So, do we just look for shorts now? Is that the move? Because technically it's now forming a stair step or a depth. So typically this is a daily chart. But when you see this, whenever I see this, kind of just thinking out loud, this is not financial advice, right? Because this stream is just pure entertainment. But kind of speaking out loud, thinking out loud here, Normally, whenever I'm seeing this, what happens is it typically tends to fake out. So it does like these pullbacks to where it looks like it's going to flip green, but then all of a sudden it just crashes right back down and then it stops you out because your stops are right below the low. Now, this is the daily chart. So, I mean, we're talking 200-point moves, some pretty big moves here. But it might be coming to a point where we're starting to kind of chop a little bit. But, as always, I got to stop trying to predict the market and just trade what I see. Trade my strategy and just trade what I see. At the end of the day, that's all that I can do. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on? I look away for 2 seconds and we're just rolling 40 points, 50 points. Yo, what is going on? Sorry, y'all. I'm just sending some messages to my boy. All right, so selling now. We're kind of moving back up. Is this just a fake out, or are the bulls actually going to step in here now and we're going to get to move to the upside? Probably going to be a bit patient. See what we get. All my things are right here. I want to take along, see if we can get back above this wick. Take along here at 6. See if we can get back above this wick and break out a little bit to the upside. Don't want to see the bears come in here. I want to see the bulls just take over, get a little bit of a move back to the upside. Let's break above. Go back to 23, 16 and a quarter. So NASDAQ, if you want to be a friend, please just go back up very quick for your boy. Don't roll back down. We don't want to see that. There we go. Good, good. ES kind of pulling back up. Want to see this just be a fake little weak pullback. Try to get the bears a little bit enticed. Let's flip it back above. If we can flip this candle green, since there's no wick, should get a pretty quick little jolt. Just a pop. Quick 16.25. But if they break it back down, I don't want to see that. Want to see ES go green. Looks like it's doing that. ES is at a doji. Come on, NASDAQ. Let's flip this green. Get back above 13. 12, 13. There we go. Saw 13 for a sec there on the ask. They're trying to drive it down. ES and NASDAQ being stingy, not wanting to move back up. I do not like that move. But I think we still have a chance. We have 30 seconds until the new 3-minute candle. We'll also see a new 5-minute as well. So would rather this get back up, close as close as possible to a doji candle. There we go. We got 10 back on the ask. I want to see us get back to 13, go 14 on the ask. I'm keeping my eyes up here. 11, 12, 13. Do we get 14 here? We got 3 seconds. Let's go break that 16.25. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. my funds here. There we go. Got deducted. So this one's at 52 and 120 cents. Look, 20 cents matters. So now we just need 49 bucks. Let's log in a 250 day. What I'm doing now is just trying to log in a 250 day because I don't think I'm going to be able to trade tomorrow. I got a very, very busy scheduled day tomorrow. Whoa, hold on. I have my schedule for tomorrow. I have a very busy day. I'm combining words in there. But it took that long just because we had a strong move. I just like doing this. This is part of one of the setups I like to take. A strong move in either direction. And here we just have a move to the upside. Strong move up. We wanted to see the weak pullback. Now it's going down, but I don't care about this candle. What I care about is just getting my quick little base hits. Didn't see a wick. So normally whenever there's no wick, I like to see that the market at least tries to leave a little wick. If not this candle, maybe the next one, right? And fortunately this one came in. Saw the the bulls kind of stepped through. Now 5 minute does have a wick at 22,980 as well, but my bread and butter, I just wanted to see us get this quick wick. So now we are up to a 1. And I'm looking just to see if we can squeeze in another 50 bucks or so. That's gonna be 4, it's gonna be 10, so 11. What do we got? Yeah, so that's about 3 points. I'm looking just to secure about 3 points or so here. Are we just gonna flush again here? It's just about to annihilate it. It's about to be a bearish engulfing candle. Oh, that's nasty. But to be expected. That is dirty. Also rocking the pink shirt. I think the pink shirt gives a good luck, guys. Who knows? The bulls are not giving up just yet. Because they kind of want to test it again. I'll take long here if it wants to bounce back down to 96.25. Just go for a quick little 3-point win or something. Just trying to log in another 50 bucks. But we'll wait. I'm going to wait, see how we react when we come down here. The last thing I want to see is it just keep absolutely annihilating every single body. It just knives down waterfall. Because that would be absolutely dirty. Do the bears get the sell that they want? $900, 95. There we go. I'm going to take this buy. See if we can get this quick little pop back up just the top of that wick. There we go. Boom. And just like that, 253 and 80 cents. We're done, baby. Let's go. We're logging in another day. I ain't worried about getting another $200 or something. All I want is my 50 bucks. Give me that $50. $50 is more than enough to fill a tank of gas for my car. I don't drive a gas guzzler. I'm an economical man. A frugal guy, if you could say as well, until I get stupid filthy rich. But even then, I'd probably still be frugal. I pretty much live below my means, and right now, I've said it before, but when you start pursuing your dreams and goals, like starting a business, in a sense, trading it kind of is your own business, and you have something to actually invest into, you know, your perception of money, oh, whoa, okay. I mean, that was only like 15 points, but wow. Either way, your perception of money is definitely trading is definitely changed from trading, right? But besides from that as well, not to get off topic, in the sense of investing into your business, when you have like a business to invest into, let's say you do drop shipping, whatever, you have, dude, what is going on? We are just going straight up. But either way, when you have a business to invest into, I gotta stop getting distracted. You really tend to not want to spend money anywhere else. Like every single penny I make, basically, I'm just thinking like, yo, I would rather invest this back into my business, back into trading in this aspect. You know, and whenever I go out and I see like, oh, dude, that's a nice shirt. I need some new pants. I'm like, you know, I think the pants I got home, I could probably, they could probably last me a few more months. You know, you see something that costs like $100. I'm like, dude, that's an evaluation that I could put money back into. Except now when it's food, I'm like, dude, I love food. I will buy food. I would spend $100 and just be like, dude, I love food. I will buy this. But like anything else, like in terms of like luxury, I don't really spend money on that. Like unless I just have, I'm stacked, but I am not. So like any money I get, now I'm not absolutely broke by any means, right? I'm not living in debt to try to make money trading, but just like, man, it really screws up your perception. But trying to buy luxury stuff, I'm just like, I mean, it'd be nice to have that thing, but I could just put that money back into trading and make more money. And that's all it is. It's like, dude, I could lose this money here, or I can invest in something that has potential to make me money back. And I would rather just make more money. And it kind of screws up too, because you have to find that middle ground of like, you've earned this. You need to enjoy your life a little bit, right? It has to be the middle ground of enjoying yourself a little bit, not too much, but also saving money to invest into your business. But not just investing into your business just to keep making money, right? Because what's the point of just making money to keep making money if you're not actually going to spend any of that money to have a little bit of free time? And here's one thing as well. A lot of people out there that are just stuck in this like hustle mode, my guy or my gal, whatever. Enjoy life a little bit. If you are a very hard worker out there, look, the reason why you work so hard is so that you can have time to do the things that you want to do and buy the things you want to do. Right? And you just have to understand the mindset of don't spend too much, but sometimes, dude, what is going on with the market? We are just absolutely 60. We're now moving up about 100 points. This is actually kind of insane. What is going on? Do we have news? Anybody know? Either way, yeah, enjoy yourself. And I think about that sometimes too. Like, dude, I work too hard not to enjoy myself, not to enjoy my own time. Like, seriously. Dude, we're getting some good movement. I might be able to actually log a trade in on this. Let's make sure my brackets are set correctly. Dude, what is going on? Is somebody speaking? Hold on. Yo, does anybody know what the heck is going on? Because we're kind of getting some New York movement here. And it's a little bit bonkers. We are now above VWAP. I mean, so we've kind of broken out of the lows. We're kind of just going up now. There's the no wick, but this one's a little bit sus. A little bit sus, if I had to say. Let's get this mid-range pullback and get a dip back down. So here I want to see us go back down to 66.75. So don't form that wick yet, and just kind of go back down for this candle. Come on, NASDAQ, don't flip it green yet. Let's flip it down. Go to 66.75. Come on. I know you can do it. There we go. Just seen this pattern. This, similar to this. But, chances of it happening again? I don't know. I think there's so much strength that everybody's getting along in here. Kind of just thinking, like, how many people are trying to FOMO trade into this right now, trying to buy here? Because obviously they missed here. So now I would assume that some people are getting very anxious here and they want to go back in long. It looks like it's about to flip green, but then it just comes right back down and annihilates you. Oh, hold on, y'all. I gotta take a call. Be right back. I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. I had to pick a call from the madre, the mom. But yeah, dude, we made $200 there, logged in that trade, so this is nice. So there we go. There's the no wake test. This kind of filled it, but I got what I wanted. Two similar trades right here and right here. Let me turn the fills. Boom. Now you see it. I didn't lie to you. Well, it was on, I guess, two separate accounts, but there we go. Dude, what is going on? Why? This market is just absolutely annihilating the bears. I gotta check. Is Trump speaking again? Or do we have some more war news? Because I was ripping up just like 100 points there. 120, 140. It seems a little bit unnatural. I'm not going to complain, dude. I love when the market moves fast, right? I just want to get in and out of my trades, just in and out. Not like the burger restaurant. But yeah. So, UK, London, they have some red folder news, some 3-star. It's at 1 o'clock, so London open. Europe has their CPI. That's going to move the market. Tomorrow, US wise, we house price index. Okay, so we have Chicago PMIs. That's the first 15 minutes. And then we have the JOLTS job openings at top of the hour. So I'm getting some good news again tomorrow. Today wasn't really any big news. I've kind of started to notice a trend on Fridays. If we are trending one way on Friday, if we have a bullish or bearish trend, it doesn't matter which. Monday typically follows the pattern of Friday, and if we don't have any news, it usually confirms it even more. Yo, what is going on, dude? We're just going absolutely up. If you are just now streaming, or wow, I'm trying to combine words. Like, my mind thinks too fast, my body's not able to keep up. But if you have just now tuned into the stream, don't forget to subscribe, because we are doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. I've said it 1,000 times, and I will say 1,000 times again. I don't know which prop firm that I want to do a giveaway for yet. Right now, I am trading with Apex. There's another prop firm, I won't mention their name, but I'm only trading with 2 right now. So I might just end up doing Apex, because they usually have sales, and if I get lucky and they have like a 90% sale, I can give more accounts away at that amount. And their new rules are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I used to hate them, but my perception of them has definitely changed ever since they've implemented the new rules. And yes, I did secure another payout. It was $11.24, $1,000, $124 that I secured, which is great. Boom, perfect. So that puts me in a good spot. But either way, I will be doing a giveaway. I will be doing a poll too, though. I mean, I know there are other prop firms out there as well. So whichever one that you guys want, I want to try to at least do 3 to 5 giveaways, like, or accounts. Depending, if it's like Apex, I can probably get out like 8 accounts if we can have the 90% sale again. But overall, we are positive on the night. We took 3 trades, no losers at all, which is great. I don't know if I'm going to be taking another trade, because I won't be trading tomorrow's New York session, and this Asia session counts towards tomorrow, which is the beauty of futures trading, is that the market doesn't really open at New York. The market opens at, depending on where you are at. For me, it opens up at 5 p.m. my time. So that's when the next day opens. It's kind of crazy, because the market opens 5, it closes at 4 p.m. So there's an hour window that the market is closed for, and then it opens up again for the next day. Now, typically, you don't get this kind of price action in Asia. This is 29. You're looking at 200 points. 300, 980. Yeah, about 200 points. This is just absolute bonkers, though. I'm gonna be honest, I'm glad I've been trading with the other prop firm doing intraday drawdown, because it has definitely helped me adjust to trading with Apex's new rules. I have one end of day and I have one intraday, and to be honest, at this point, like, I don't even find really the difference, because they both have the daily loss limit, so they're really the same. And whenever I'm starting out fresh, either way, I typically take my money. Some more moves. Either way, now coming up into resistance zone. This area really was support today for a bit, so it kind of makes sense that we're coming here and finding some resistance. Oh shoot, we had a gap here. That kind of makes sense. Afternoon gap. Wow. We'll fill that. It's kind of crazy. But we are now above this pivot point, so it looks like the market may want to chop here for a bit. So I think it would be a very good spot to be kind of careful. You might get chopped up here. You might pull here. Make a breakout. 23,300 is right in sight. So it might wake above 300 and then fall back and kind of chop here for a bit. But then again, that doesn't have to happen. Oh. You ever just look at yourself? I look at myself on stream. I'm like, dude, I'm chopped. Like, dang, I'm ugly. Tough, but you know what? It's all right. It is all right. I definitely am, as you can tell, I'm a little bit more, I guess, cheery because I'm one. I've got a payout, and I've already logged in my day one. Unfortunately, with Apex, whenever you request a payout, I guess the day that you request, if you make a trade to get above that buffer or whatever, like the, I guess, required daily amount you have to make, it doesn't log it as a day or as a winning day, because your losses for some reason are factored into it, or your payout is factored into it. And I think you'd have to make, basically, I requested it $1,124. So I have to make that money back and then another 200 in order for that to count as a plus 200 day. Oh wow, we're now just flipping back down. Tough. But either way, doesn't matter to me. I think it's not the best mindset, because overall, there really shouldn't be a rush to get money, to get a payout. It's kind of funny because last week too, I have a stream on it where I titled it as, "Want to hear a funny story?" I'll tell it to you guys that haven't heard it. I had basically, I was green on my other prop firm and on the stream too. I was green all. I decided to take another trade, and then from there, and everything just went downhill. I proceeded to get above the buffer on that account, which was a daily payout. I could have just walked away, but I was in a trade. I wanted money. I didn't close out. It was a few ticks away from him. I take profit, and then it just came back down. I blew both the accounts. Literally, just activated it that day. Was green on the accounts. I blew those. Went onto my Apex. Got one of my accounts above the buffer. Could have walked away, but I was like, I want $900. I want $800. And proceeded to blow that one too. Luckily, I had a $2,000 payout. But it's like, man, that just sucks. And so I didn't make that mistake again this time. Managed to secure a payout. So overall, though, I got greedy. That's the moral of the story, is that when you get greedy, that's when you will, like, the market will absolutely annihilate you for being greedy. It just knows. You start taking stupid trades and all that jazz. Yeah, that was rough, dude. That did wonders to my mind. But overall, we're back. What matters is, how you bounce back. Now, don't be stupid and keep doing the same thing, right? Try to learn from it, and it's easier said than done, right? I'm not the best example of it, but I just want to be transparent as well. Now that I have the money coming in, though, just waiting for Apex to see if they can do another sell. Because once they do another sell, I'm going to load up on some more accounts and try to... I want to get 20 funded, to be honest, and get more funded accounts as well. What a nasty wig. What a nasty wig. Chop it up here, looking like it's forming a bull flag, but this bull flag may not be the most pretty looking bull flag, right? Because we already had 2 instances where we had a minor pullback straight up, minor pullback straight up. So it might want to actually chop up here for a bit. But kind of wow, we are in it. No, we went over. Actually, that was so 100. Yeah, we went over 300 points. That's crazy. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So in 21 minutes, we shot up over 300 points. Impressive. I wish every night were like this. Because then I just trade Asia and be done. And then just wake up the next day and just chill. But that's one thing I also love about futures, is that you can really trade any time of the day. Now, if you're trading preference, it's a little bit different because the days are logged into your winning trades, right? If you want to get the payout. But let's say that you did have live account and you were busy during the morning, like you can make money anywhere. Of course, the market's not going to have as much volatility in the afternoon or Asia, but it's like you can still make money. That's what I love about it. Absolutely love that about day trading. But with the ups do come the downs as well. It's not always just, you know, sunshine and blue skies. You have your good days and you also have your bad days. And on the good days, I try to relish it as much as I can. I know that some people are like, you know, like this, like, yo, like just don't celebrate too much, you know, like don't get too ahead of yourself. But for me, I'm like, nah, I've earned it. Let me just enjoy it, right? Let me relish in this success for at least for a bit and then come back to reality. Now, don't make it, you know, don't live in this success for the next month, right? Maybe take an hour, even 5-10 minutes and just like really enjoy it, you know, because you can have that good moment and the very next 10 minutes after that, you could have a very bad day. Chopping down, stair stepper of death. Chopping. Looks like we got 180. Might want to try to make its way back up, but realistically, I've already made my $200 to log in the day, so I think I'm kind of Gucci. Oh, 180. Did we break it? Dog, are they really gonna? They're not gonna break 180. This is gonna be so wild. This is gonna be dirty. Oh. Wow, we held it right above. It's so odd. Some dude's like, yo, I'm gonna get in at 180. Nope. The market said, hey, I see that you have your entry at 180. Let me not give you that. Or some poor bastard has their take profit at 180. And the market's like, hey, I see that you have your take profit there. I don't think I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna edge you out. And then what's gonna happen is the poor soul has his, you know, he's trailing his take profit. He's gonna get taken out here, and then the market's gonna run back down, and he's gonna be like, oh, this is what I wanted. He's gonna short again, and then the market's just gonna rip right back up. And the guy that's trying to go long is like, yo, let me go long here because it's looking, you know, green now. And then the market's going to wake back down below 180 where his stop is. And then he's going to get stopped out. And he's like, dude, what the heck? You know, the right the right theory, you know, but just unfortunate. And I'm kind of talking about my own experiences too, because that's happened to me. Here we go. Poor soul that got in long up here that's trying to chase is now feeling a little bit of the drawback. Like, yo, what is going on? Don't you guys love trading? When you get edged out, going both ways. It's a tough life, fellas. But this is trading. Kind of wow. We've just seen red. We're about to finally get one green candle. I mean, it looks slow, but these are like 10-point candles. They're not bad. For me, that's usually like my appetite. Like usually 10 to 15 point of stop loss. Depending on the market, I will adjust. But oh, here we go. Boas is stepping back in. They said, nope. Hold on, son. We've given you enough steam. We don't want to come back in. ES though mirroring as well. So both ES and NASDAQ are moving the same, which is good. For me, I get a little bit weary. Well, not weary, but wary. Wary is like getting tired, but wary is like staying cautious. But if ES is going the opposite of NASDAQ, I get a little bit sussed. Kind of think like, all right, what's going on here? Bull stepping back in pretty strong here. The guy that caught the long definitely is eating in profit now. Dude, that's a really good candle. Holy cow. Even on like, if you're just trading one mini, dude, you're making money. Even a couple micros, you're still making money. Like, this is a good candle. This is what you want to see. Kind of crazy that we're getting this now. But I'm definitely thankful, because I didn't think that I was going to be able to log in some trades, because the mindset coming into this session was if we're not really getting much movement, I might not even take a trade and kind of just hang out on the stream. But we have volatility, so I was like, hey, if we're getting movement, I see my setups, I'm going to take it. And I saw it indeed. And I took it. And I came out on top. Now we are at a very tricky level, right? We are in the middle. And there's a saying, don't diddle in the middle. So y'all gotta be careful here. I wonder what day I'm on here. What day am I on? Technically this EA right here, it's day one, but it's not gonna log yet because I took a $1,000 payout, so I have to make above that plus an extra 200 to 300 for it to log as a day. But I'm not really gonna cry. I just wanted to make some money back and start to build a buffer a little bit. Any money above the buffer is great. I gotta see what day I'm on for the Apex account that I'm on. I used to have like 5 active PAs, but I got a little bit overzealous. There's a downside to it too, of having so many funded accounts, because you blow one and you're like, oh, well, I still have more, so screw it. And that's a terrible mindset. And that was the mindset that I got into, and I blew more accounts, and I was just so like frustrated. And I was like, dude, why am I so freaking stupid? Like, why? Why did I just do what I did? You know, always after the fact. So day 3, so technically 2 days in. Is that 3? Oh shoot, did they finally fix it? No way. I think Apex has finally fixed it. So day 3, so 2 more days, and I don't believe it yet. I'll believe it when I see it. Oh shoot, I'm right back down. The 5-minute wake. Ooh, that's a nasty wake on the 5-minute chart. Is the market just gonna take a crap and move all the way back down? Tough. Make sure my brackets are set correctly. One good habit to probably get into whenever you close out of your whatever software you're using to trade, I use Tradevate, is make sure that you have your contracts and your brackets set correctly for the next session and trading on the right instrument as well, because I've come in before taking a trade on a micro. Now luckily sometimes it works out in my favor because I'm like, dude, it immediately goes into the negative against me. I'm like, oh shoot, but then I realized, oh, it's just a micro contract. So I'm like, ooh, thank goodness. Instead of losing 300, I lose $20. I'm like, all right, this is good. But sometimes I get in and I'm like, I'm in 5 minis and I'm in deep negative. I'm like, dude, what is going on? Why am I losing $200, like $500 already? My stop loss is at $200. And then I realize, oh shoot, I'm in a mini. Here we go. Wow. Tough look for the Bulls. They're just giving it up. Poor guy that went long. I mean, you made some money, but if you didn't take profit, I feel bad for you, son. Or daughter, whoever, you know. This could be just a fake out to the bottom. It might still want to recover here and just bounce it back up. But overall, I mean, I'm green on the night. I'm definitely not going to take another trade. Because if I take a loss, I'm more than likely going to kind of go and tell and want to try to get it back. But I'm happy with what I've got here. I mean, if we can log in tomorrow as day 4, we can, you know, try to start the next month good. Balance of this is at 4203. Can't complain. Made 253. But I'm gonna call a night here. If you are just, you know, tuning after the fact that this stream is over, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell, because I am going live more often this year and you are not gonna want to miss the entertainment. As well as the giveaway. Like I said, we are doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, so you don't want to miss that, right? Let's say you do subscribe and you walk away and then all of a sudden I hit 1,000 subscribers and you miss out on it. That's going to be your fault. I'm giving you a warning. I'll give you plenty of warnings. But either way, have a good night. Tonight's been a pretty good session, good volatility. Be smart about your trading, guys, and we will see you